Hello everyone, welcome back to the Forest Job. You catch me at the end of the Everton match that precedes our game today against Tottenham, and you can see that the stats are a little bit more even than they were in the last game. I wonder if perhaps it was just shock and awe and being at home that may have helped us against Newcastle, but the Everton game, despite us having won it, with a lovely early goal from Lolly, which I'll show you in a second. Very even, very even. In fact, Everton managing more shots on goal than we had, despite us having a majority of the possession in the game. Let's have a look at that goal from Lolly. It was a lovely through ball from Guerrero which set it up, and it was quite early on in the game as well. Here we go. Here's the goal. So it's picked up on the left-hand side and played into Guerrero, dinked over the top. Lovely chest control from Lolly that took it over and past the defender, and then he just about managed to beat the goalkeeper to the ball and apply the finish. Here's that chest again, just over the top of the defender and outside the left foot used to apply the finish. And Centurion instrumental in that goal as well. So that was really the only thing of note from that game. So let's get out of this match and get us straight into the next. Liverpool now taking their place at the top of the league with Newcastle United apparently starting to stall a little bit after that early season bump. So here we are, the game against Tottenham after a national team squad announcement, of course. Sifweek has been called up for the Netherlands again. I'm not surprised. He is a pretty decent right back defensively and offensively. He gives in both aspects. So today's game is against Tottenham Hotspur. It's a home match for us, which should be beneficial to us. We're just going to game plan and permanently change the attacking instructions to possession and drop the support down so that we're a little bit closer to each other. That seemed to work out very nicely against Newcastle the other day. So that's that saved. Lovely stuff. Now we'll get into the game and we can have a look at the game plan. Yates, after performing for us in the last match on the channel, got himself injured immediately and won't be featuring today as a result. It's a shame, but there we go. Worrell not looking in the best of form, but he is our captain. I'd rather play him than not. And let's put Nyambo on the bench again. Newball playing for us against Everton today. Samba will get his chance to shine once more. There's not too much between these goalkeepers. Newball is far and away the better rated goalkeeper. But performance-wise, Samba actually does just as good a job as Newball seems to do. That being said, the German will sooner rather than later be our number one choice in that role. No real need to worry about anyone else. I am going to throw Yuri Ribeiro in at left back just to give Willems a little bit of a rest, and we'll throw Frimpong on the bench, and we'll do that in the place of McKenna. Now you'd think, oh, that's madness, Dave. You haven't got a centre back on the bench. Well, no, I don't. But what we do have is Zafweek, who can play as a centre back as well as a right back. So if we need to make a change in the centre of defence, we can move Zafweek over, and Frimpong can play at right back. The boy needs to get some games. He's only young, but he needs those games to develop. And he's an absolute speed merchant down that right-hand side as well. So that will probably be something that we'll look to do in the future. Right, okay, we kick off then. It's Nottingham Forest versus Tottenham Hotspur. Both teams wearing their traditional kits of red and white and dark blue. And we'll see what we can do today in a second as we come here to the City Ground. A little bit overcast today. The floodlights already on just to give the natural sunlight a helping hand as the players come out on the pitch, and we get the honour of kick-off, will be shooting from left to right in this first half. And immediately I can tell that Tottenham are looking to press very high. Oh, and Harry Kane nicks the ball there, and immediately we have to be on the lookout for a Tottenham attack as Harry Winks plays it down the left to Reguilon. Sifweek giving him something to think about, and we can't quite get there in time. Arcas managing to win the ball back there though, so we do eventually win the ball back. Oh, Lolly's got some attention there, and he's lost it. Winks back to Begwin. Goodbye. Oh, it's all very sloppy in the middle of the pitch as Harry Kane brings the ball forward and Busquets does his defensive duties, gets the ball back for us. And we'll now look to distribute it. We'll play a patient build-up here. Until it gets to Zivweek, at which point I'll just one-touch it to a Tottenham player. Ah, lovely. Zivweek's on his way. Good tackle by the left back there. Goes out for a Forest throw, which we will immediately try to take advantage of. Oh dear. Arcas never really got hold of that one, did he? So Tottenham get a goalkeeper, Onana, playing in goal for Tottenham today. I don't know if that means that they've sold their previous French international. Centurion managing to get the ball away. Ribeiro in an attacking position to Arcas. Now Cabaye plays it through to Lolly into Guerrero. Oh, it's 1-0. 1-0 to Nottingham Forest. He didn't even take a touch to steady himself. He just rifled it in, and Onana was caught in no man's land. Actually, pardon me, he did take a touch just to steady himself. Take it away from the interests of the defender, and then just curved it into the bottom right-hand corner. It arrowed in, and it's an early lead for Nottingham Forest here. As Harry Winks looks to distribute the ball out wide to Ndombele on the left-hand side. Busquets doesn't quite manage to win the tackle. Cabaye's doing the job of two men there. Oh, nearly. Very nearly. Could have had a break on. And in fact, we might still. And we do. Here's Guerrero. He's got three men around him. He's not the most pacey of strikers. And he really was pulled back horrifically there by one of the defenders. And I wonder whether or not the referee may have got it a little bit wrong there. He should have looked to maybe give a free kick to the Forest striker. But he managed to get his shot away, and it was wide of the post, unfortunately. At least, unfortunately, for anyone supporting the team in red today. Busquets into Arcas, makes a forward run, gets 1-2 back to him. That's, ooh, Guerrero does really well, shows a lot of strength in setting up that opportunity. They just couldn't quite get it out of their feet quickly enough, and as a result, Tottenham back on the attack here. Here's Begwin into Lo Celso. Oh, just past the post. It's a sighter. Forest are going to have to be very wary of Tottenham in and around the box. They've got some very accurate long-range shooting artists. And of course, there's always Harry Kane to contend with, and his attacking movement is something that any team would have to be wary of. It's Harry Winks. Worrell goes in for the ball. Quick free kick taken. Lo Celso over the top. Arcas dispossessed. Lo Celso again. Arcas does a brilliant job. Oh dear. Well, he does a brilliant job winning the ball and then immediately gives it away with a really poor pass, which honestly was mostly my fault. Sifweek was nutmegged there. He managed to recover, won the ball back, and managed to spark what looked like a reasonably promising counter-attack for Forest. It's Bergwijn. Lolly and Guerrero trying to chase him down. The ball's played out left here, sorry, right to Ndombele now. Here's Ndombele again. Very good defending by Bremer. And they're giving Harry Kane a little bit of a run around here. You'll love to see it. Worrell. Sifweek now on the right hand side. Played into Lolly. He couldn't hang on to it. Sanchez was just too good. That ball was far too easy to read, and Forest give possession away, but it's to no avail. The half-time whistle has gone, and here at the City Ground in the Premier League, it's Nottingham Forest 1, Tottenham 0. Can the Tricky Trees hold on to this lead in the second half? Well, they've kept the Tottenham defence occupied, and they've kept the Tottenham attack reasonably quiet. All we can do is hope that the same is the case in this second half, as Ndombele brings the ball down the right hand side, plays it centrally to Rodriguez. It's switched over to Reguilon on the left now. Here's Lo Celso. Harry Kane is in shooting range. Samba knew exactly where that was going. Ribeiro. Oh, that's a lovely pass out to Sifweek. Oh, nearly. Very nearly. Ribeiro, cross into the box. Guerrero underneath it. Couldn't get the head onto it, though. Busquets. Sifweek. Back to Worrell. Sifweek. Lolly chasing after it. Reguilon has it. Oh, Lolly. And suddenly Forest are just marauding forward. Oh! They found a level of fluency that we've not seen from them for some time. Perhaps he could have spun back onto his right foot and gone for the shot, but in the end he passed it back to Arcas, who had a nice effort from long range, which only just went wide. Here's Busquets. Guerrero over the top for Centurion, and he might beat Harry Maguire for pace here. No, can't quite manage it. It's nice to see that he loses the ball, but then he tries to help out and winning it back again. Harry Kane into Son. Reguilon on the left-hand side plays it in. Nobody manages to make contact with it, and Arcas should keep this in for Forest. Busquets to Cabaye. Centurion. Manages to hang on to the ball despite initially losing it. And eventually Tottenham get it back, but only to be picked up by Centurion again. Through to Arcas! Off the post! Oh, what a pity! He was in acres of room, seemingly no pressure on him whatsoever. But he couldn't quite find the finish. Castillejo, Maguire, Sanchez, Reguilon. He'll look for the ball down the line, I think. Yes, there it is. Here's Son, Kane in the middle. This partnership is dangerous. They know exactly where each other want the ball. Son doesn't need him. Oh, so close. Arcas makes the wrong choice there. And by Arcas, I do mean me. Ndombele, Worrell leaves it. And Son couldn't quite get in behind. And here comes a couple of changes. Eric Dyer and Williams on for Castillejo and Ndombele. In fact, that's not a bad idea. We should look to make some changes ourselves. I'm going to give this 4-4-2 another go. Not because I think we need to, but because I would like to see two strikers up top. Hang on, Centurion on the left, Vallejo on the right, and then Hernandez and Nyangbo. The striking duo of choice. Going to try and get them playing as a duo, get used to playing with them as a duo. Guerrero's done very, very well ploughing that lone furrow. Well, I want to say lone furrow. In reality, he has a player either side of him. Oh, nearly. And again, nearly. Vallejo was busting a gut to try and intercept the ball that was inevitably going to be played. He just missed out by a fraction of an inch. Ooh, that's a bit of a late challenge there. Tottenham get away with it. Eric Dyer playing the ball into Sanchez, who's moved in from the left-hand side here. Reguilon over the top. Bremer's got it. Interesting choice of pass from Bremer. Oh, what a ball for Victor Vallejo. Oh, very nearly. Can you imagine if that ball had found its target? What a pass that would have been. Over the top again, Ribeiro underneath it. Williams beats him to it though. Here's Harry Kane. Well, at the death, Harry Kane could have secured a point for Tottenham. And uncharacteristically for him, completely shanks the effort. Nottingham Forest with a famous 1-0 victory over Tottenham Hotspur here at the City Ground. We'll have a look in a second at what the stats say about the match after we have a look at the goal. And really, it wasn't the best chance of the game, but it was the only one that was taken. And it's Guerrero again, who, despite the fact that he has several strikers who a lot of people would say are better than him up front, somehow he keeps on banging them away and keeps his place in the team. This, for me, was a free kick all day long. I don't know why he ended up not being given anything for that. But Tottenham had their chances as well. And we see that one there from Lo Celso. So Tottenham with more shots on target, less overall. And possession was very even between the two teams. Tottenham actually intercepting the ball almost twice as much as Nottingham Forest managed, and putting in twice as many tackles as well. Good performance by the team overall. Guerrero with a 7.5, getting the man of the match, unsurprising as he was the match winner. Hernandez, Nyangbo and Malejo coming off the bench to garner ratings of 6 apiece. And that's as much as the best players on the Tottenham side got. Winks and Dombele, Rodriguez and Lo Celso. Oh, actually, I beg your pardon. Begwin getting a 6.5. He was involved in an awful lot today for Tottenham. Harry Kane only getting a 5.5. Oh, my heart bleeds. It really does. So where does that leave us in terms of the Premier League table? Well, we'll have a quick look at the results first. Arsenal getting a 4-2 win over Leeds United. That will do them good. And Manchester United recovering from a pretty poor result last time we talked to each other. They've beaten Southampton 1-0. So Nottingham Forest up to 4th place. Perhaps this is all a little bit too easy. I don't know. We're getting even games, but I don't know. We'll give it a little while longer. I feel like the team we've got, we're not really a 4th place team, but there we go. Oh, well, we're going to have to come back next time for the Arsenal versus Nottingham Forest match. There's absolutely no way we're going to miss a match like that. And then we may end up going back for the Chelsea game after that as well. But that's going to do us for another episode. Until next time, thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.